Ladies and gentlemen, is Austin Diedrich coming back to you live with the Getting Color podcast. That's JT from Sportsvival in the background making an ass out of himself. We are out here at Bethel Park's level 20. If you want some excellent, what was this called, gentlemen? What's this?
Is it bacon ranch flatbread pizza?
Some kind of bacon ranch flatbread. It's absolutely fantastic.
It's the VIP of flatbread pizza.
That's right.
As a VIP, people just tend to bring you stuff. Beer, pizza. What a great night.
Booze, broads, and belts.
That's right. Or what did I have? I had expensive cars, chicks, and championships.
Yeah,
That's what these.
That was pretty lame.
I'm sorry. I was trying my best. I was trying to come up with something original. Jesus. All right. Anyways, my guests today are none other than Dr. Devastation, Lou Martin, the face of Pittsburgh. Make no mistakes. People want to lie to you and tell you whenever they think about Pittsburgh sports, Mario Lemieux, Terry Bradshaw, Ben Roethlisberger.
No.
Tell them to go to hell. The truth is,
Andrew McCutcheon.
You mentioned a pirate on this podcast. You should be ashamed of yourself. Lou Martin is the face of Pittsburgh. Hashtag that on Facebook and Twitter. And his tag team partner, Sean, the Enforcer Blanchard. We're coming back to you with part 2 of our podcast. Sean, I'm going to start off with you here.
All right.
Lou just brought out the belt. It's no secret you dropped your belt to Chris Cash at FanFest 2015.
Do you need me to take care of him?
No, I'm relaxed. I'm all right.
Okay.
Thanks for your help.
But let me asterisk that. That no good bastard, the Latin assassin, cost you that title.
He always sticks his nose in other people's business.
He had no business being there. I don't even know what the hell is he doing at ringside.
He's a thug.
He came out. I said, this guy doesn't even belong there. Get him out of there. Where is security whenever you need it?
It's Bobby O's way of evening the odds. You know, they can't beat us one-on-one, so they gotta.
He knows everybody on the KSWA roster is inferior to the VIPs, so he tries to stack the deck. And in that case, I mean, not only did Sean Blanchard have to defend his title against me, Shane Starr, Chris Cash, and then he adds Mitch Napier. Then he adds
the Latin assassin as an outside enforcer.
I mean, it was just a conspiracy.
I've never seen a miscarriage of justice like that before in my life. I've never been more offended as a wrestling fan to see what happened there. Just to take you back, Sean, and I know this might hurt, but I'm going to take you back to that day in December. You were handing out belly-to-back suplexes, like Tommy Fame hands out paychecks at the end of a Saturday night at a KSWA event. You dominated that match. As a matter of fact, I remember whenever you got down onto one knee and said, "Who's the man?" And the KSWA arena went crazy. You are the man, Sean Blanchard.
Right on.
And then what happens? The Latin assassin comes into the ring, and take it from there.
Latin assassin comes in the ring. I have my back turned. Hits me with that big Puerto Rican lariat. Cash goes up to the top rope. Swanton. 6 title reign over. And I haven't forgot about it. Revenge will be sweet.
Lou, you were in that match too, and I'm not going to try to create any animosity between the two of you. You are the VIPs. You are forever linked together. But you guys had a little bit of roughness between you there. I saw Sean poke you with the double eye poke there, and I also saw him hit you with the belly-to-back suplex. You took one just like everybody else did.
And, I mean, Sean would say the same thing. That match was for the KSW heavyweight title. I know Sean wouldn't expect me to sit down, and I wouldn't expect him to do the same. We're wrestling for the top prize in the business right now, and I was going for it. And I know Sean would have been the same if I was the champion at that time too. So there's no animosity between us. We're both competitors. We want to be at the top of the game, you know, in the KSWA, and I was going for it. Sean was defending it, but unfortunately we came up on the short end because of Bobby O and his antics.
It's the biggest prize in Pittsburgh wrestling.
Sure. Pennsylvania wrestling.
Yeah.
The only championship belt that really mattered all of last year.
Indeed.
When I was the champion, there was no heavyweight champion in professional wrestling. I was the only heavyweight champion that mattered.
Yep.
So going from there, let me ask you, just from a strategy standpoint, Lou, at any point in time during that match, do you ever consider just taking the fall so Sean can retain the title? keep it in the VIP fold. No, you want that title.
I want that title. I wanted to keep it in the VIPs, but with me holding that title.
All right.
And I wouldn't expect Sean to just hand it to me. So
And I wouldn't.
Yeah.
You don't want it that way.
No.
You want to win it.
You earn what you get in the KSWA, and I'm not one to take shortcuts. A lot of people have said Sean and I have taken shortcuts over the years. They're just totally wrong. They don't know what I'm about, what Sean's about, what the VIPs are about, what Tommy fans are about. So people have a misconception of both of us and how we roll in the KSWA. So no, there was nobody giving anybody a short way to the title.
The problem is we're honest. People don't like honesty. We go out there, we tell them, how we feel about things,
Sure.
and we're honest about stuff. People want everything sugar-coated. We're not out there to sugarcoat stuff. We're out there to go out there, bust our ass for an hour if need be, and do our thing and walk home with the winner's purse of the match.
We say the VIPs are the best. Just look at the title history. Look at the stats of the KSWA. We've proven ourselves over the years. There's no sugarcoating it. The VIPs are the KSWA. Without the VIPs, the KSWA probably isn't around.
Whether you like us or you don't like us, you know when we go out there from bell to bell, we give you everything we have.
Absolutely. And that was one of the best matches I've ever seen. I'm not talking about KSWA. I'm talking about overall wrestling. That was one of the greatest matches I have ever had the pleasure of witnessing. Now, going from FanFest 2015 to Battle Bull this past January, Chris Cash pins you for the second time, Sean, in the tag team match between the Lost Boys, Shane Starr, Chris Cash taking on the VIPs. He pins you for the second time. Same move off the top rope.
Yeah. But this time he had a little help from his buddy Shane Starr. That's all I'm going to say about that.
And then we're going to go straight from there into last month's match. Chris Cash versus Sean Blanchard in a match that is right up your alley. No holds barred. Anything goes. You guys were all over the KSWA arena, the Teamsters Temple in Lawrenceville, Pennsylvania. I don't even know how to describe the mayhem that ensued there. Being slammed off tables, off walls. My daughter almost got suplexed on as a fan. I remember you guys went over to the other side of the ring, and I couldn't see what was going on, but I heard Chris Cash's head bounce off that ground over by the bar area. It had to be the most brutal match I ever saw, and somehow, once again, he managed to get the 1-2-3 on you for the third time in 3 months.
I could say this, pound for pound, Chris Cash is one of the greatest wrestlers in the history of the KSWA. And coming from me, the god of the KSWA, take it to the bank. I let my guard down again, and he got the win. I can't. There's no excuses. There's no excuses. But now he is the man, and I can't take it away from him.
So as a fan sitting back there in the third row, as you got pinned for the third time, I was in shock. I said, this is a match that there's no way Blanchard loses. This is right up his alley. It's no holds barred. It's a match that he's going to win, and he gets a pinfall on you. At the end of the match, you put your hand out as what I would call appreciation for what he did during that match. The fact that his head bounced off that concrete floor so hard, he got back up, continued to fight, and managed to get the 1-2-3 on you. Is that the passing of the torch?
I think more or less it's a respect factor, because I'm never willing to pass the torch, because that torch is mine and I don't want to give it up too soon. Like I said, the kid got it. Now, as the champion, he is the hunted. He was the hunter.
So I have to ask a follow-up question there. I look at the schedule coming up at the March event, and that's March 26th.
March 26th, yep. Teamsters Temple.
Teamsters Temple. They put you up against Joey Cuervo, who came out so drunk. The drunken luchador came out so drunk to fight the Latin assassin this past month that he had to be helped to the ring, and he had to be helped from the ring afterwards. Is this a slap in the face of Sean Blanchard?
Well, they say once you lose a title, you got to start at the bottom and work your way up. But I got some news. I actually asked for this match. And the reason I asked for this match is the Latin Assassin likes to stick his nose in our business. I'm going to show the KSWA world that I can destroy Joey Cuervo better than a Latin Assassin.
Speaking of the no good Latin Assassin, Lou, you've been quiet over this segment. He's your opponent coming up. We talked a little bit about it.
Yep.
Are you going to go after him extra tough because of what happened with Sean? Costing him his title.
No
Taking a belt out of the VIP fold is just unacceptable.
No doubt. The Latin Assassin, just like Chris Cash, has the crosshair squarely on his back. And if he thinks that he's going to step up, get in the middle of KSW or VIP business, he's just wrong. You know, he cost Sean Blanchard the title with the Puerto Rican lariat, as Sean alluded to earlier.
So eloquently called.
Eloquent, yes. And that just doesn't sit well with me, and it doesn't sit well with Sean, and it doesn't sit well with Tommy Fame. So, you know, Latin Assassin, he thinks that he's on top of the game. To me, he's just riding coattails of Chris Cash and Shane Starr and is in the air Bobby O, trying to get what he wants to try to get back into the title picture. That's just not going to happen.
You know, Lou, I'm not interrupting. I'm glad you hit that. Latin Assassin's been away so long.
Yeah.
He is. He's piggybacking on the success of a Chris Cash, a Shane Starr,
He is, totally.
Justin Santa, Lord Zoltan.
Sure.
The guy can't do it anymore.
No. He's a shell of a man. He's the shell of the former Latin Assassin. Plain and simple.
Because when the Latin Assassin rolled with the VIPs, he was a machine. You could count on him to take people out. But now
he would get in there and do the dirty work that was needed to get the VIPs where we were.
Concussions are so big a story right now in the NFL. Was it the concussion that set him back?
No, it was his heart.
No heart left in the game.
No heart whatsoever. When a man loses his heart, he loses everything. And Latin lost that a long time ago.
Those are tough words. I can't wait to see what happens. Again, that's a Teamsters Temple, March 26th. It's the Hall of Fame show. It's one of their best shows of the year. Definitely top 3. I would say Battle Bull, Fan Fest, and the Hall of Fame show. You cannot miss those. I would say the Hall of Fame show is probably the WrestleMania of KSWA if I had to pick it.
It's right up there. Yeah, our Fan Fest is definitely a great event. Joe Abbey ranks right up there just because of us paying tribute to some of the Pittsburgh wrestling stars.
it's my favorite. I'm not gonna lie.
It is. There's a special feeling about the Joe Abbey.
It should be your favorite, Sean, because the world will never forget what happened with you and J.J. Dillon there whenever you took that title from Shane Starr last year at the Hall of Fame show. We do have a fan question here. Actually, it's a Sportsvival owner, JT. JT, do you want to go ahead and ask your question? Hurry up. We don't have all day. The VIPs have places to be.
Let's go.
All right, I've been an athlete and I've played some sports. I know when you get hit.
He uses the word athlete very loosely here, gentlemen.
Yeah,
So please
I can
don't
see
be
him from
offended.
his physique. Yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
All right,
Smuggling a keg in there.
Sucking in.
Let's
He's
go
sucking in.
outside.
Oh, you don't want to go there.
Go ahead, ask the question.
Has anybody in the wrestling league ever sharded during a match?
Wow.
Sharded is another word for pooping in your pants. Since this is the PG podcast.
What a provocative question. You couldn't come up with anything better than that.
That's the one wrestling question I've always had.
That's a pretty shitty question.
Yes, it is.
You want to take
Anyone want to answer that? Blanchard, go ahead. You're just itching to answer this one.
Yeah. Why are you rocking back and forth? I think you got something to say.
When I rock back and forth, I either have a good story or I'm pissed off. I got a good story.
Well,
Lucky for you,
You're
JT.
usually pissed off.
Dolly Anderson at the KSWA.
There he is.
At times, Lou, Martin, and I, we were at odds. And we were forced to wrestle each other. Well, we were up in the West End wrestling each other, feuding at the time. It's just like brothers fighting. I hold Louis up, standing suplex. I hold him in the air for 7 to 10 minutes.
And it felt like 2 hours.
Boom, goes down in the suplex. I thought it was a fart.
So did I.
So did you hear the fart or did you smell the fart? What happened first? You smelled it.
Yeah.
We were outside, by the way.
We were outside.
So how pissed off are you whenever you smell that fart?
I was pissed off. I put a forearm into his forehead when I went for the pin. And I yelled at him, "Did you shit yourself?"
And I did. Hey, when you're up in the air for what seems to be a couple hours, which only turned out to be a couple minutes, the impact of hitting the mat, shit happened.
So that could have been where shit pants originated.
Yeah.
And that's a perfect segue to my next question for you guys. I'm not going to lie, Lou. You get more heat than anybody else there at KSWA, with maybe the exception of J Flash. You guys are up there neck and neck. I would say you probably take it. You come out of the curtain and you have on the leather pants.
Yeah.
I'm sure they're probably $400 or $500 pants. Italian leather, no doubt.
Yes, they are. No
the
doubt.
VIPs would wear no less. Absolutely. And the place goes nuts. And what do they chant?
Garbage pants.
Garbage pants. Garbage pants.
It bothers me to no end.
I know it does. And
my house or my pants are as much as people's mortgage payments.
I know that's
on a monthly basis, and they're chanting garbage pants.
I've seen the bills.
I know. They're not pleather. They're real imported leather.
So
Italian leather.
Italian.
So you come out there chanting garbage pants. At what point does it just drive you totally insane? Is it after you get into the ring and they're still chanting it? Is it the little snot-nosed kids that bring the signs? What's going on there?
You come out and you hear people, garbage pants, and then you look at them and you do your quick little survey, head to toe, and you're like, wow, chill out, Walmart. My pants cost more than you know. You're wearing the Jacqueline Smith collection while I'm wearing my imported leather,
Italian leather
pants, and people who are wearing 1984 Bugle Boy jeans are sitting there
pegged at the bottom,
are still giving you crap. Chill out with your Frankie Says Relax shirt. I'm Lou Martin.
The face of Pittsburgh.
The face of Pittsburgh. Give me some respect.
Yeah.
My pants are worth more than your car, your house, whatever you want to throw up. I'm going to put my pants up against anything you have.
I absolutely agree. As a man with incredible fashion sense myself, whenever I hear those...
I see that by the T-shirt you're wearing.
My J Flash T-shirt. Yeah. I do apologize, gentlemen. Anyways,
I thought it said Hot Flash.
Oh, good.
I thought it said Jane Flash.
Jane Flash. Okay. My next.
Spend a few extra dollars for a VIP T-shirt.
Hey, if they were for sale out there, I would get them, and that's going to bring me into my next thing. You guys are the biggest heel tag team in KSWA. At any point, do you guys get sick of being hated? Do you ever wish that you could go over to the other side and be one of the love teams? Your Shane Starr, your Chris Cash, your Jack Massacre, Mike Malachi, that come out at the intermission and sell T-shirts, items up at the thing. Because nobody wants to buy the Face of Pittsburgh shirt. I mean, I would buy it, of course. I mean, I would buy 3 of them. I would give them out as Christmas presents if I could.
Well, let me put it like this. Like I said earlier, we're honest. We go out there. The main goal in professional wrestling is to win. Win by any means necessary. That's where the money is. You tell me there's people in the NFL, the NHL, Major League Baseball, NBA, they don't cheat a little bit to win?
Tom Brady made a living out of it.
We admit that we cheat. We admit that we're dirty because we want to win. Because that's where the money is. The proof's in the pudding. Title reigns, it's there. So
But between
as far
the
as
two of
being
you-
good and bad,
4, 8, 14, 17. I've had a few beers, but I count 17 titles held between the two of you. If we count the tag team championships individually between the two of you,
and that's just KSWA.
that's just KSWA. I mean, I don't know if you guys even want to talk about anything else that you've done.
No.
No,
We're
we're
going to
going to
talk
stick
about
with
KSWA.
KSWA
That's what's important.
because that's what matters in the Keystone State. Gentlemen, I don't know if you're going to believe this or not, but we're already at 21 minutes for this segment, and usually we draw them at 20. So we're going to end this segment. I'm going to give another plug once again to my incredible guest, the face of Pittsburgh, Lou Martin. Anytime you want to get a hold of him, you look on Facebook, look up Lou Martin. The enforcer, Sean Blanchard. Together, they are the VIPs. Again, this is a Sportsvival podcast as Noodle Arms, JT, the...
And his prison tattoo.
Isn't that the worst tattoo ever?
Yeah. My father-in-law has like one of them, and he got his in Vietnam.
We have to put a picture of that up on the website. I mean, I'm seriously...
I hope you didn't pay for that.
Lou, take that belt out.
Look at this, boys. Look at this, boys.
All right. Oh, look at this. Oh, look at that. See, as soon as the belt comes out, here come the women. Here they come.
That's a paper football team.
That's 9 pounds of gold wrapped around a precious body right there. Look at that.
Chill out, get hard.
Again, you want to check out www.kswa.net. You can look them up on Facebook. Just go up to the search bar, type KSWA, and again, Sportsvival.com. And also look up Sportsvival on Facebook. Like them. You get all your pit news on there, Steelers. And I want to once again want to thank Level 20 for hosting us today out here and allowing us to do this podcast. I'm not sure if this is the last segment or if they're going to stick around, but if it is, I just want to thank you, gentlemen, once again for coming out tonight.
It's your pleasure.
It certainly was. What do you think of the flatbread? Is it worthy of the VIPs?
It's pretty good flatbread.
Phenom.
I've had some good flatbread, and I'll call this the VIP of flatbread pizza.
The VIP. They should start calling it
$5. Wait, you
$5 VIP flatbread. Go tell them that immediately.
The English bullfrog will do it.
The English bullfrog will do
Looking
it.
at him, I think he'll do anything.
All right.
$5.
You better watch what you say.
All right. Well, thank you guys again. Thank you very much. And this is Austin Diedrich signing off for now.
Dude, two good sets.